world's richest people aren't building artificial intelligence to make your life easier? What if they're building a future where robots do all the work? Data centers power an automated civilization, and the only humans they imagine living in it are themselves. A future where they hope to live longer than ever before. Does this sound ridiculous? Watch this video until the end, and Yelmo will tell you why Yelmo thinks that this theory is not so ridiculous. Would you like to know why data centers are being built in towns all over the world, when so many people say they don't want them? Would you like to know why wars continue when ordinary people are opposed to nuclear threats and genocide? Would you like to know why global warming has taken a backseat, and the work seems to have fallen onto everyday people instead of the world's largest polluters? Yelmo has the answer. But first, Yelmo needs his tinfoil hat. The answer is simple. Your problems don't lie beside you. You need to look up. See who is looking down. Look up to the elites. The elites don't care about ordinary people. They see the rest of you as disposable, useful only while you serve a purpose. And now AI has arrived. Your purpose to them has expired. We are made to believe minority groups such as immigrants and transgender people are to blame for the issues within a society and are therefore the enemy, whilst you actually need to start looking up to the elites. Who is pulling the strings? The powerful. Get to know your enemy, because they don't hide their intentions very well if you only looked up. If you would only notice. Yelmo remembers viewing a very telling video by a TikTok influencer. In a video, she wanted to inform her audience where to meet wealthy partners around Sydney, as she was a self-proclaimed professional girlfriend. She mentioned they are found in clubs and places where money is exchanged for exclusivity and privacy. They don't want to mingle with the everyday person who is not in their league financially. They despise the everyday person. Their want and need to meet in exclusive places is very telling that this isn't just about privacy. It's a glimpse into what Yelmo believes is contempt for everyday people. They don't want you sharing their space. They don't even want to be served by you. That's where robots come into it. If they had their way, the world would be filled with driverless cars, AI and robotic workers and delivery units doing everyday jobs. Jobs immigrants once did, jobs humans once did. We have seen what they do to immigrants. Is it now time to do the same to all humans? Are we seeing the pattern? And here's the scary part. They can have their way. They have the money. They have the influence. They have the power to create such a world made only for them, a world without you in it. Yelmo believes that's why AI companies continue to grow and be pushed, despite enormous financial losses and community backlash. The profits today don't matter if the long-term prize is a world built to benefit the few who can afford to fund its creation, a world without you. So ask yourself this, if most people you know say they don't really want AI taking over their lives, why is there such a massive global push for it? Why are enormous data centers appearing everywhere despite local opposition? Why do governments seem willing to fast-track data center projects that once faced greater environmental scrutiny for their impact on local fauna and flora? Why are your very resources, your water, being stolen and redirected without the consent of residents? Yelmo believes the answer is that billionaires are building a future that doesn't need the rest of us, where you no longer matter. A future where AI, robots and autonomous machines replace human workers. A future of robots powered by the very data centers being built today. Humans gone, machines remain. The elites inherit this earth. Companies such as Amazon have already started to make their workers use AI glasses. Amazon says this is to help improve their workflow and assist in scanning packages. In reality, these glasses are used to train future AI robots workers that will replace their delivery drivers and sorters who are training them. The same is happening to Indian workers, including cleaners and factory staff, who are wearing smart glasses and head cams to record first-person egocentric data. This footage trains artificial intelligence and humanoid robots to mimic human physical tasks like cleaning, folding clothes, and factory work. But this isn't where their perfect future stops. They have plans to not only inherit it, but keep it for a very long time to themselves. Like vampires, they are thinking about life, long term. You've probably heard scientists speculate that advances in medicine and biotechnology could dramatically extend human lifespans over the coming decades. Some are saying that if you can live to 2035, you should be able to live for a very extended lifespan. Yelmo believes the wealthiest people want to inherit that future Earth and live within it indefinitely, and that they have little interest in sharing it with everyone else. Much like how they hide away in their exclusive clubs and social areas they inhabit now. They do not want to share any of this with you. Then there are the luxury bunkers. If anything tells us they aren't going to save us, it's the bunkers. To Yelmo, they aren't preparing for a better future with everyone. They're preparing for a future without everyone. That's why, in Yelmo's opinion, those in power stay silent about war, genocide, environmental destruction, and the growing pressures facing ordinary people, mainly brought on by those in power. The new world will benefit the elites and not you, so silent the elites stay, but not to each other. If you think the elites don't talk to each other or can't possibly come up with such a plan, if you think all this is outrageous and conspiracy theory, remember in June this year of 2026, more than 200 of the world's elites registered for a retreat whose agenda runs from panels on cult building and sex to prepping for World War III. Co-founded in 2006 by the billionaire tech investor Peter Thiel, owner of Palantir, Yelmo believes all of these different crises such as war, pandemics, genocide, global warming, and financial crisis creates desperation, and desperate people accept things they would never have accepted before, such as a real potential use of nuclear weapons. But it's desperation by design. That's why everything feels like it's accelerating. That's why everything feels out of control. In Yelmo's mind, it's all part of a plan, a rush to build their future, a future designed by the powerful, powered by AI, a future they believe has less room for the rest of us. Agree or disagree? That's just Yelmo's conspiracy. Yelmo isn't sure how to stop all of this, but educating ourselves and looking at the bigger picture might just help steer us in the right direction, to the right side of history for humanity. Get to know your enemy, as it's always better the devil you know than the devil you don't know. And with your neighbor by your side, start fighting, start looking up. Because the real minority in society are the ultra-wealthy. So maybe attacking a minority isn't so bad if it's directed at those who seek harm against the whole. Because if we don't show them the power of the people right now, then in the future, there won't be people left to show.